You've seen this video and this video. As sex ed advocates in this country, it's been extremely difficult for us. So, as a means of conducting our lectures, we have decided to share our learnings and experiences in this process.
Hi everyone, I'm Herzel and I'm part of the group who chose Dr. Antonio A. Lizares Memorial High School as a chosen community. When we had our lecture there a few weeks ago, interacting with the students made me realize that the students have limited knowledge about sexual and reproductive health, and that they know little about the natural processes that we humans go through, such as reproduction, pregnancy, and puberty. And that is why it is really vital for our group to discuss sex education, since this should be an integral part of the learning and lifelong process as the students continue into adult life. And we have also come to learn that there are too many students in this school who receive confusing and conflicting information about sex in general, and this has led to an increasing demand from the students for reliable information, which will prepare them for a safe, productive, and fulfilling life later on.
In September, our group actually went to Dos Hermanas in Talisay City to conduct a supplemental class about sex education to their senior high school students. And I'm glad to say that even though we're currently living in a relatively conservative country, our schools have been taking strides towards better sex education for the youth, which is evidenced by the students' prior knowledge about the topic, which was then, of course, supplemented by our own discussions. So let me end this with saying that sexuality is a basic human need, and comes with it are the repercussions and the responsibilities as to how it is expressed. As medical students, we must be advocates for practicing safe sex.
Hello everyone, I am Ron, and our group have a lecture about the male and female reproductive system a few weeks ago. And throughout our lecture, the students are listening attentively. They would laugh or smile, especially when you mention some of these organ systems in ilonggo, which is normal since wala ta na-expose ng mga muli na terms sa school naman na mga lectures yung antong sa mga barkada naman na alas ba. And the students are interested sa mga functions ng each of reproductive system, and they ask questions politely when they encounter some terms or words that they're not familiar, especially sa mga organs na hindi tayo malaan kay tungkol na sa sulod-sulod yun sa ating body. And one thing that I noticed is that the students are, the knowledge that they have about these reproductive systems and sex education in general is limited. So ang amuni ng mga lecture is really important for them because it is part of safe sex practices and the prevention of sexually transmitted diseases, which is also will be a part of our lecture series.
Hi everyone, I am Chantel and I am part of the group where our chosen community is a high school. So we talk about sexual education, and our topics range from anatomy to the menstrual cycle to fertilization and to the proper use of contraceptives. Our main goal is to break the taboo in the society about having sexual talks and instead promoting a safe environment where the youth can be properly informed. So far with our experience, the learning atmosphere is very fun and educational, and the students are very participative.
Hi, I'm Tertasa here. So my team and I, we had a lecture regarding sex education with a bunch of students a few weeks ago. I asked a certain question. So I asked, what is sex for you? And most of the students would laugh. This particular student that I asked, he didn't even give me a definite answer. He just laughed, and I guess he was uncomfortable about it. And even just saying the words penis, vagina, sex, the students would giggle, and I would remind them na hindi sila magtawa because these things are normal. And I know, so truly, this made me realize that our country is very conservative. One of the factors that teenage pregnancies is an issue is because the youth, they do not have the guidance that they should have or that they need, just because sex education is a taboo here in the Philippines. And even the students agreed na hindi sila kasaho mag-talk about sex sa ilang friends, especially sa ilang family, especially sa ilang parents. But one thing that made me smile is that these students were very attentive.
As I lectured to the students about sex and asked about their reactions, I learned that young people of today are genuinely curious about sex. They were all engaged in the activity and appeared generally interested. Although there were awkward laughers and unsure reactions, they were still able to respond to my recalled questions after my lecture, which I believe indicated that they paid close attention and found the lecture interesting.
Hi guys! So, ako na-experience sa nag-teach ko sa male and female reproductive system to these high school students is very eventful gid sa akon. Kaya to be honest, first time ko gid-teach, I was really nervous. Kasi bala hindi ko ma-teach ang right info sa students was get this in a wrong way. Kaya tungod ako personally, hindi ko sagad mag-ilonggo part to be able to convey the message to other people. Mana hindi man bala kabalo mag-English gid. Syempre, I have to adjust. That's my job. Na kibot gid kami ni nila kami tanan na they were really attentive, as in super open gid sila, and coming from this country na very conservative beliefs, super, and which is I want to get rid of. Kanami, some feeling na as young as them, like as young as like mga 14, 13 years old, kaya hindi rin sa amuni na mga serious na issue na like teenage pregnancy, amuni, paraga, they were really curious, like, paano takahi mo, baby, paano ang fertilize? Like, they have these various questions na really, really mature, ganyan, na kung, if I was in that age, siguro, doon ka manul, pablasa ko, doon ka, feeling ko, doon ka taboo, ganyan, which is, I am really actually happy na they don't take this maliciously. They take this as a learning point for them na, okay, in the future, kablo na ko kung ano himuon ko kung may among ko rin ang problema, pwede ko rin i-share sa ako ng mga classmates, sa parents ko. At the same time, which is really true to our objective sa mo na family, na we have to get rid of this stuff. Let them about sex, actually, and be open about it. And we are a safe space, especially we don't subong gagabing ng teenage pregnancies. We want to avoid also the increases rates of STDs, STIs, and at the same time, kanami it's a feeling na these children these high schoolers, even they have a little info lang bala how sila pa yung nagtudlo sa amon, sila pa nag-share sila insights, kadamog ko na learn, which is, wow, we should really continue this movement na kay maka-help kita protect from other, especially subong STDs, very prevalent, kag the sexual abuse in the community. So, it's really good na nakakayo mo kung safe space with them. So, I think, amo na girl, nadula, gina ko na nervousness. Saan na-feel ko na, nag-create kami safe space for them to open, to talk about sex, to talk about fertilization, to talk about the misconceptions, debunking myths. So, it was a really fun, hour. 1 hour lang to ang session. Pero, it felt like an infinite, and I felt like it was a really safe space, and I really had fun. That's it. Hoping na damot pa kami na ikaw din sunod kadari ma-push yung movement naman. Thank you.